This short video is going to cover the NAR settlement from last summer. You know, the big National Association of Realtors lawsuit that was settled. We're going to see how it affects your transaction today. Here at Real Estate Consulting Solutions, we're an unbiased guide. Before you ever list your home, we don't replace your real estate agent, but the information and guidance we provide is so good that we guarantee your results. Now, the NAR settlement, was it a bunch of bluster or has it actually benefited the consumers? Well, let's jump in and take a look. So I remember once when one of the real estate firms I was associated with was making big changes, huge overhaul. Everyone was kind of excited. Everyone was kind of concerned. No one really knew what to expect. But when the time came and those changes were made, guess what? Nothing really changed. A few things, but they weren't noticeable. They didn't really affect us. So, how does that relate to the big change overall in the entire real estate industry? Well, we all expect those changes, and some people are concerned, some people are kind of excited. It was really buyers who were a little bit excited. It was sellers who were a little bit concerned, and all agents were a little bit concerned because they just didn't know how this would go over with the buying and selling community. But the reality didn't really meet the expectations. Expectations were there would be some big changes. The reality was there's hardly been any change. The changes that have been made have really been in the paperwork. So follow me here real quickly. The paperwork now separates who pays fees, but the fees themselves really haven't changed much, at least in my experience, at least in the market that we're involved in. It's very typical now to add one step. Instead of looking in the multiple listing service, which is where the commission fees were listed, and the NAR lawsuit actually had them removed. So no longer can a buyer's agent look in the MLS and see what they'll be paid. Now they have to take an extra step and inquire with the listing agent. That's the biggest difference. Now, there's another difference that really isn't being utilized. The seller, who used to negotiate the entire commission and say, we'll pay you X, now can pretty much say one of two things. We'll pay you X, the total fee, and then you pay the buyer agent. Or we'll pay you, our listing agent, and then the buyer agent negotiates with us. So the expectation was that buyer's agents would negotiate their fees. The reality is that's not what's been happening. Buyer's agents have been calling and asking what fee is being paid, and the listing agent typically responds with the typical fee that had always been paid. So all we've really done is change the paperwork and add a step. Now, will changes happen in the future? I actually believe they will. There's going to be some very creative entrepreneurs who take advantage of this change, and I'm looking forward to seeing how that comes about and how it affects you, but rest assured, we'll make sure you're aware of what's going on. Now, I did throw another video up here for you. This one, again, is short, but very pertinent. This talks about a big question that you need to ask your listing agent. A trend has started, and you need to be aware of it. Watch this video. I hope you like this one. Press that like button if you did. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. And remember, it's your choice, so make it a powerful day.